Good morning, Anthem kids. It is September 20th, 2020. Another great and beautiful Sunday. Jonathan, why don't you say hi to the kids?
What's up, kids? It's Jonathan, your favorite host. I am hyped for today's activities we got going on. They're fun as always. We got today's worship and lesson, wisdom from the Lord. You know what? Today's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be great. So, you guys already know what time it is. It is time for JB's joke of the day. Hit it with us, Jonathan. Let's go.
Why did the student eat his homework?
I don't know why.
Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake.
That was so fun, dude. I get it. A piece of cake. Oh, dude. Man, you made me spit my water everywhere. Oh my, that was a good joke.
What if his homework assignment was to eat a piece of cake?
Then it wouldn't be a joke.
No, yeah, that's true. But still, dude.
Still, yeah, it was a good joke.
It was a good joke. That's right.
You know, I think you're really turning out to be a good comedian, and
thank you. You know
I think
what?
we should get someone to
My
clean
days
that water.
of greatness are coming. I can feel it.
Yeah. All right, you guys, we have a brand new segment. I know you guys always like it when we bring in new stuff to the show.
Mm-hmm.
So our new thing this week is a very awesome thing called Awkward Moments. And I mean, it's basically in the name of what it is.
Yep.
So what we do is we have 4 awkward videos. And since it's the first time of us doing this, 3 out of 4 of the videos are either me or Jonathan having something awkward or doing something awkward. So
for today's first clip, we got Owen when he's on the way home from school, in the car, getting in the car with his sister, and all of a sudden, he drops a big, fat, juicy fart right there.
I can't believe this is the first one we're starting with.
Yup.
You know what? You know this may be awkward, but roll the clip.
Owen!
Sorry.
You're so dumb.
Okay, you guys, that was a pretty funny video.
It was really funny.
And I was in class, and it's not like I'm gonna let that beast out in class, right? So, you know, I was saving a nice little present for my sister after school. So that had a reason behind it. Okay, well, since Jonathan decided to put that nice video of me in our awkward moment montage, I decided to put this beautiful video of Jonathan working on some work here at our office. So without further ado,
Oh, don't tell me what I'm thinking about.
roll the clip.
Owen, why'd you have to use that video, dude? Come on, you're better than this. Why? I mean, you farted, but me picking my nose, come on.
Man, hey, you were just digging for some gold, and I respect that, bro.
You
gotta be a gold miner, dude. Actually, I'm
No.
probably not gonna touch your hand after that.
Yours was a natural bodily function, and mine was
There you go.
sticking my finger a mile up my nose, digging for some pure gold.
Yeah, that's why it's an awkward moment. All right, kids, the next video we have is actually very funny.
Very funny.
My little sister Hazel, you all probably know her. She's the one that usually is screaming. Well, it's funny because this video is actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say any more about it. Let's just,
It's
you
good.
ready?
Yep.
Roll the clip.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and that was so funny,
That was
dude.
good.
How did you get that video?
Well, you know, it's like those classic car screaming videos. Someone's asleep in the car and you either step on the brakes and scream, start clapping, laughing, or just scream, and then you see what their reaction is. And I thought her reaction was pretty funny and awkward.
It really was.
That's why
I enjoyed it.
I
I bet you enjoyed it, cute kids. I hope you did.
All right, so we got one more video, and I don't even know what it is, really.
Yeah, so this last video we got.
You know, don't
here-
explain it. Let's just let the kids watch it, and we'll see what it is, too. Roll the clip. Yo, dude, stop. Bro, dude, stop it.
Video was funny. Owen, how do you feel?
I guess all I can really say is, I shake it off. I shake it off.
Well,
Heartbreak is gonna break. Kyle, you gotta play the shake it off music. Keep dancing.
Stop. Just stop. Stop.
Guess
I hope
what?
you enjoyed that awkward moment of when I caught Owen dancing to some Taylor Swift, apparently who he secretly admires.
You know, I may have been dancing to and listening to T Swift, but you know, Jonathan got pretty rich with all
This
that
wasn't
gold.
even the right hand, bro.
All that gold he was mining earlier.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us today, kids. Now we have an amazing worship session, and right after that, we're diving into an incredible lesson today with the Lord.
It is a great lesson. I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed it. Worship is always bumping and great. It's going to be amazing. And after worship and a lesson, we have a Starbucks giveaway. JB and I will be going through the drive-thru, and we will be paying for who's ever behind us, whatever they order, no matter how much it costs, because, you know, who doesn't like getting free food and free drinks, basically?
I love free food and free drinks.
It always tastes better for some weird reason.
You know what? It's the goodness from the person's heart.
That's true. So make sure to stay tuned after our amazing lesson, our bump in worship.
Yup, stay
Let's
tuned.
get right into it.
Let's go.
You are above every other. Your love amazes me. You created every beautiful color for everyone to see. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. You are the giver of all things good and perfect. I give you all of my praise, God, 'cause only you deserve it. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. I sing and dance, I clap my hands, I lift my voice, I lift my voice. I sing and dance, I clap my hands, I lift my voice, I lift my voice. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I 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 lift my voice, yeah.
You make the darkness run and hide. You bring the broken back to life. Only you can, only you can. You set me free from every chain. You fill my heart with songs of praise. Only you can, only you can. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My
David, it is apparent I am not good at building stuff.
No, not at all.
No, some people are really good
yeah.
at building things, like the Empire State Building.
Like the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yeah, in Paris, France.
Yes.
The Pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
Yeah, the St. Louis Arch.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is cool. But
Yeah,
hey,
it is.
anyways, man, we're going to talk about some awesome buildings today. And we're glad you're with us on the Journey Today show. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm David.
Yeah, and so speaking of which, there's probably the most famous building built ever. Let's talk about that.
In our story for today, the Israelites have been fighting for years and years to live in the Promised Land, and now they finally have peace.
Whoa! Peace, dude!
Okay. Well, so the king of Israel, King Solomon, decides to build a temple where God's Spirit can live. Now, this isn't just any ordinary building. 150,000 men worked day and night for 7 years to build the temple. And here's the really crazy part. Out of respect for God, they kept the construction site completely quiet.
Whoa! That's crazy!
Whoa, man, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it meant the workers had to do all of the sawing and hammering and chiseling at another location, then carry the materials to the job site and very quietly assemble the temple. And when it was finished, it was one of the most beautiful buildings ever. But in the very back, there was the most special room of all. In fact, the room was called the Most Holy Room, or the Holy of Holies. No one was allowed in this room except the high priest, and only he could go there one time a year. You know what? Instead of me telling you what happens next, why don't you read it for yourself? Press pause, then open your Bibles and read the verses on the screen.
Man, I love when we open up the Bible and read the stories and words of God together. David, could you imagine being in a place where God's Spirit was at? For 400 years, the Israelites worshiped God and sacrificed to Him in the temple, but then bad news. Their enemies came and destroyed it.
But then good news, they built another one.
But bad news, it got destroyed also.
But then good news, they built a third one.
But bad news, that one actually got burnt down.
Jeremy, no, stop. No fire. No fire.
But if there's no temple today, my question is, where do people worship God and where does God's presence live? And you know what? I think our verse today answers that. Hey, read Ephesians 2:22 with us. And because you belong to Him, you two are being built together. You are being made into a house where God lives through His Spirit. All right, so David, here's today's challenge.
Okay.
We're going to have exactly 2 minutes, and whoever can build the tallest tower out of these army men wins. Now, guess what the winner gets to do?
What?
Build their own artistic interpretation of Solomon's temple on the loser's face.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
2 minutes, tallest tower wins. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get ready to rumble. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Hold on, here we go. It looks like you are just...
Oh!
No, that was
That-
you were at like
that was good.
6.5 inches.
Yeah.
I am at 4 inches. David, congratulations.
Thank you, Jeremy.
David, it is so awesome hosting with you. And every time we bring a new host in, I hope that my challenge luck gets better. But hey, you won, so congratulations. Help our friends see, not accurately, but artistically, what the temple may have looked like.
All right, let's give this a try.
There's more shaving cream over here too if you need it.
Ta-da! Believe it or not, this is kind of a picture of where God lives today. The temple is no longer made up of cedar wood and stone. It's made up of everyone in God's family. God's Holy Spirit lives inside of the church, the community of people who love and follow Jesus. Now, just to be clear, we don't have to stack ourselves into the shape of a building like this, but we do have to continue gathering together, because together we are the temple of God, the place where God's Spirit lives. And when we come together, we can help each other love and follow Jesus.
That's so amazing, David. When we place our faith in Jesus Christ, God gives us His Spirit that lives inside of us. And as we gather together, we become the temple. We're worshiping God in that way.
Yeah.
And you know what? That sets up our first discussion question. How can we, as a church, help each other love and follow Jesus more? Press pause.
And discuss. Hey, I have another question for you. What are some things that get in the way of you gathering with others, and what can you do to get over that?
Press pause.
And discuss.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the Journey Today show. We have had so much fun. We had a bit of a mess to clean up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, bye guys.
Yes, you guys, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us today on this video. I hope you have a blessed rest of your Sunday and your week. And you already know what time it is. We got the lettuce.
We got the chicken.
And the cheese.
That's a wrap.
We're here with the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
We're getting ready for another week and figuring out what to do with the green screen and stuff. Make sure you guys always like and subscribe because that helps a lot. And we got a lot of candy.
Post notifications. All you gotta do is tap that little gray bell.
Yes, sir.
No, every time we drop a video.
If you guys subscribe, we got candy for you. Get your friends to subscribe, and that's even more candy for you. So, always, guys, just remember to subscribe because it helps a lot. And yeah. What do you say about that, Miss Maury?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, subscribe.
Or what?
Or Eoin and JB are out of a job.
Good thing we don't get paid. We do it for the Lord.